Greetings and welcome to a Prayerful Pause. I'm Nancy Woodworth-Hill and amongst other things a spiritual director. Today we will look at the practice of Sabbath. I'd like to begin with a treasured family story. My great-great-grandfather was a farmer on Grand Island, New York, and he made his family walk the mile to church each Sunday, regardless of the weather, which could be quite bitter. As he was reported to have said, the horses deserve a Sabbath. The concept of Sabbath, meaning rest, is found in the Jewish and Christian traditions and others. There are two different reasons given in the Bible. The first, that God rested after creation and gave us a day of rest with him. And the command that with the exodus of the Hebrew people from Egypt, that they too should rest. So a 7-day week meant that 1 day in 7 was a day of rest, of restrictions on work. The gift of this notion of Sabbath is to highlight that rest is critical to our well-being. The challenge within our culture is the great variety of activities which are available to keep us on the move. Rest is vital for wellness, yet many of us do not know how to rest. Additionally, most of us do not build into our lives a full day of rest every week. We struggle to find an hour to truly rest. What are we to do? As with many spiritual practices, we actually need to engage in the practice. And the beauty of Sabbath is that there are a great many ways to craft time to come to a stop, to refocus, to engage in rest. The challenge is not only to remember to do so, but to have ideas about how to do so. In a culture which prides itself on productivity and busyness, resting is often seen as a waste of time, yet is so very vital for us. An article by Rhett Power I found online gives 12 scientifically proven reasons to rest. 1. Time out reduces stress. 2. Time out gives you a chance to move your body. 3. Completely divesting from your work on a regular basis reduces inflammation and the risk of heart attack, or heart disease, rather. 5. Speaking of sleep, you'll do it better during time off of work. 7. Your active time off adds years to your life. 7. Taking regular time away from work restores mental energy. 8. When you take out time for yourself, you're more creative. 9. You're also more productive when you take time out from work. 10. You'll focus better at work if you take your weekly rejuvenation time. 11. Your day off improves short-term memory. And 12. With regular time away from work, you might even love your job again. Now, these reasons are all good ones, and they may be surprising, but there is one important one that is not on this list, which is to cultivate a greater awareness of and relationship to God, or if you prefer, the divine. This relationship needs attention, which is found in part through taking Sabbath time. A hint, in my experience, when one starts taking time to rest after not having properly rested for quite some time, one will feel ever more tired. Keep at the resting. At this point, I usually give a practice, a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's often difficult to start with a full day for rest and allow that to be a goal, and you can begin smaller. So here are some ideas that require only a few minutes. If something grabs your attention, go for it. If it doesn't, leave it. So these are a handful of ideas. Breathe. Just breathe in and out for a minute. Focused on feeling that breath enter and leave your body. You can add to that, if you'd like, by breathing in God's love for creation, for which you are a part, and perhaps breathe out worries or fears. Say 3 things for which you are grateful. Read a poem or song lyrics. Be aware of the sounds and smells, textures, or sights that are all around you. Open your sense doors. Take time in nature. Use your imagination if you aren't able to be in one of your favorite spaces. As you're eating, fully savor the first forkful of any food. Really taste the flavors, feel the textures in your mouth, and be grateful for its life-giving capacity. Listen to a piece of music. Take a walk. Reflect on what you find life-giving and set aside some time to do it. Sit quietly. Let the stillness enter your bones, so to speak. Close your eyes if you wish, or use softened eyes, eyes that are half opened and not fully focused. Meditate. Let your thoughts fly away like birds, just being open to the divine presence. Take time to pray, and perhaps follow that by any of these practices, or a time of stillness. Know that it's okay to set a timer to limit your resting, and it's okay to plan for rest, as well as to become aware that rest is needed. The key, to do it. So if this video has been helpful to you, please consider sharing it. Go in peace.